Hey, what's going on? Justice Severin here. We're going to do a nice, quick, and to the point video here for this one, delegating to a virtual assistant, right? This is one of those things where you're going to be able to tell pretty quickly, hey, do you have more time than money or more money than time? And the reality is, regardless, this could always be nice just to free up your time and just allow you to focus on more income producing activity. So I want to go ahead and open the door so you can kind of really see it. So I already know you probably have understand like what bucket you're in already as you're beginning to watch this. So I want to crack right into it. Really, what can they help with? Can help with, what can a virtual assistant help with, right? Specifically, yes, there's a bunch of things they can help with, but specifically, I'm talking about when it comes to this process here, right? Whether you've used virtual assistants or not in the past, what I've kind of seen is that people tend to use something where they're hoping that people can kind of reinvent the wheel, the virtual assistant reinvent the wheel for them. Like you want to have it where if you can get them down to this process, it can just be very effective for you to just start speeding this up. So let's just look at the entire repurposing process. And I want you to think about everything we just went through, right? Like this is what I do, right? So really in this end, and when I say this is what I do, it's like this is like literally I have a virtual assistant running through this process. Like for my business. So with that being said here, let's roll through. The main pieces is obviously, so there's the video side, right? So when it comes to the video, think of it this way. There's the editing of the video. I can even drop this as we're going here, right? Obviously, there's the editing of the video. There's the turning it into repurposing into short form content, right? Technically, they're like, and even within the this part, there's like the exporting, the editing of that, adding B-roll, uploading into open, like the list goes on. So there's that side of it. There's ChatGPT, right? I went through the process of repurposing with ease. Obviously, like you can definitely go ahead and do that. I made it simple enough where you can easily knock that out yourself. But at the same time, especially if you have the personal brand voice GPT, like these posts are already pretty good to start. So with that, you can really go ahead and leverage this side with ChatGPT and have your virtual assistant step in and do everything for you on that side, right? You just once again need to make the 30-minute video, and now it's like everything after that they can step into, right? You're uploading into a software to post, schedule, send emails, right? Like if a social planning tool, you have an email automated, an email autoresponder, whatever they call them there, right? I feel like there's a professional name I'm just not thinking of right now, but I send emails every day. That's what's more important. So the point is, you want to make sure you just have this stuff, and if you can delegate it, phenomenal, right? Specifics here, right? I guess that makes sense why I didn't type it above, right? So, plugging it into your short form generator, editing and exporting, scheduling on social media, using the prompts to create more written content out of it, and so much more, right? I think that these are just, looks like this is here twice. Like, so that is where, like I said, for some of you, you're like, you know what, I got this. I'm not too worried about it. But I want to make sure I put this here because it's just an easy way to delegate. And then when you add on to this, you can think about, all right, how about now when I have a warm lead raise their hand? Maybe I want to go ahead and have a virtual assistant have a conversation on my behalf using my account to go and get that going. Or, let the virtual assistant be themselves and talk that way as well, too. There's a lot of ways we can go about this as well to really help out. So that's where once again, like as you can see here too, right? The social media management, the appointment setting, calendar management and scheduling, right? Customer service outreach, even these alone, like just how much they can affect the marketing and just getting a lot of these little things off your hands. And then you start to add on some of the admin pieces that they can potentially help out inside your business on top of that, and just how they're already in sync with the actual strategy you're leveraging, right? With the data entry, right? Documentation, tracking. Obviously, you have the graphic design piece that could help there as well, too. File, document, and really folder organization and management, online research, so you can now start to get some more topic ideas and let them help you with that. There's so much. Like I said, I'm not here to sell you on this. The point is, you already probably know whether or not you've been wanting this. And I mentioned this before you even got the 30-minute coaches system. So that's where I want to make sure that you can kind of just understand where they can help, so you can go ahead and either find a virtual assistant your own, or at the same time, like we actually already have, if you're looking to hire a virtual assistant, we already have trained virtual assistants who know and how to utilize the 30-minute coach system and are ready to go, right? So we have our own OGC, Original Chapter Solutions, which is our virtual assistant agency there. So if you want to go ahead and click here to book a call or go straight to hire your next virtual assistant just by clicking and going, you could literally have one set up. It takes us 24 to 72 hours to get you hooked up. So when I say hooked up, really like get them actually starting to work for you by then. So like I said, go ahead and take that option if you want. Otherwise, continue to implement. Like I said, this system will be a win for you regardless. So I want to make sure that you have this option here readily available for you.